I got your wig and yes, you're still mad. I got your wig and ha 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 ha. I got your wig and ha 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 ha. You're so upset and I could care less. Get out of my face. I got your wig and yes, you're still mad. Ooh, you're mad, bitch.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Before we get into this video, everything I say is not motherfucking fact in this bitch, so don't take it as such.
Girls can't take my motherfucking mouth, bitch. My mouth is real and it's raw and it's watchy, bitch. I'm gonna give the girls exactly what the fuck they asked for. The girls is going to know my rap. Trust me.
Hello, hello, hello. It is who else would it be besides Scary Nigger's wig or the Wigiana? Yes, it is me. And I am back with another recap. Now, I will be recapping a multitude of reality shows in this bitch, but the first one we're gonna go over is The Real Housewives of Potomac. And we see Ashley and her forehead coming clean with the mess that she tried to start with the new girly and Wendy. And she's talking to my girl, the dog, Karen Huger. So yes, let's get into this bitch.
I'm actually excited to see Wendy tomorrow. And I was just thinking about, I'd had this conversation with NECA first.
Okay.
And we were just kind of like chatting about this stuff about Wendy, that she was like Osu or something. There was this article about you or something being like Osu or something.
The families that give up their children are considered Osu.
Okay.
And it's literally been abolished, you know?
It's been abolished.
Osu is something from like ancient gods in Nigeria. My family is not that.
Okay.
Right? And it basically is people who are considered outcasts. So the fact that you came to Cameron's infancy, if you're an Osu.
The Gaylés.
Yeah, the Gaylés.
Gaylés.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
If you're an Osu, no one would come to your events.
I see.
No one would be around you. It's like forbidding. So yes, it is a bad thing, but that's not my name.
Okay. Essentially, it's like an outcast. So then I told Wendy that we had talked about it. I think that when we were chatting about it, I may have implied that to Wendy, that NECA was like sort of implying that Wendy was Osu.
You think, bitch? What do you... Oh, okay. Ashley, what you mean you think you may have insinuated or started mess between Wendy and the new girl? Because you did, and you started with Wendy's career or her, like, job credentials, trying to bring up that to the new girl and tried to get her to say something messy.
Only because I talked about it with NECA. We just, like, I was talking about you, how esteemed you are, how professional you are, and this and that. I told her that you were a doctor. Wendy... Dr. Wendy. Wendy and I are friends.
Wait, so Dr. Wendy, is this medical doctor?
No,
Okay.
it's a PhD.
Okay, so doctor of philosophy.
I thought it was a little, I was like, okay, I didn't know that was
No,
like,
I'm a
seemed to be-
doctor of philosophy.
I respect it.
What only less than 1% of the world has.
I respect it immensely.
Hi, I'm Wendy Osefo. I am a visiting assistant professor at the School of Education.
Is an education professor at Johns Hopkins University, and she's a doctor. So Dr. Wendy, we are going to start with you.
Wendy Osefo is the definition of an accomplished woman, a professor, political analyst, and entrepreneur. She made headlines for earning her PhD in public affairs and community development from Rutgers University, the first black woman to do it in the university's history.
I see you, Ashley. I got my eyeballs on your ass, okay? Because you are a messy queen, and I'm here for it as a viewer. But if I was Wendy, like your friend, I would be highly upset that you're trying to start mess between her and the new girl. First, you started with the career thing, as I just said, and when that flopped and didn't get Wendy turns up, you moved on to the next topic, which was the Osu conversation. Mind you, this article, again, that, you know, I guess Ashley stumbled upon is old as fuck, and she's bringing it up again in 2023. Mind you, Wendy has been on the show how long? And you ain't asked before, but now we got another Nigerian on the show. You want to be problematic and ask and bring up this... Okay, girl, I see you, you messy ass hoe.
NECA says she was Osu?
No, I said she may have implied that she was Osu.
What did NECA say?
Damn, y'all butchering this bitch's name. Hold on, because I just called her a bitch and I'm saying y'all butchering her name. But y'all ain't say this new girl's name right. And that's why I ain't saying her name, because I know I won't say it right. So I keep calling her new girl. But she sat there and told y'all how to pronounce her name. And y'all still disrespecting her and calling her anything but it. But I'm doing the same thing by calling y'all bitches and whatnot. But Ashley, I know it's eating you to the bone just a few minutes ago, but Wendy's spirit came over me and just, I don't know what happened. She just wanted me to eat your ass up. But now I'm just going to think logically and say that I do like you admitting to your messiness, but let's try not to start the mess to begin with, maybe. I don't know. But I like you admitting and owning up to it. How about that, girl?
So now I just have to sort of like, clear it up with Wendy and...
Girl. Yeah, girl, your ass knows better. Like I just said again, I do like you owning up to your mess. So that's good. But, you shouldn't have done it to begin with. But we'll see how Wendy receives you apologizing for instigating. Yes, okay, so the next scene we're going to see, or not the next scene, we're going to move on to the next show, which is The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And we see Crystal and we see Miss Erica Jane sitting down and talking about talking. They're not talking about talking, but they're going to be talking about something, which you're about to see. So yeah.
Do you miss your old life?
Sure, there are parts of it I miss. When it was Christmas time and I remembered like the warmth of the house and the lights and the trees and how we would have fun. Yes.
Hey, girl, stop all that bullshit. That's nice and all. You said Christmas and all, but you really want to say you missed that goddamn money. Stop playing in my face. I know you missed them funds.
Do I miss the fighting and the arguing and the pressure and all of that? No.
I'm not trying to play in Miss Attica's face as I wasn't in her marriage, but girl, weren't you reaping the benefits and you didn't lose them until this whole court case thing? So, I mean, life was... Okay, you know what? I'm not going to do... Because, that old man could have been in there snatching her and yelling at her like she's saying and stuff. But I'm just saying, like... Girl, you just missed the money in the... Okay, let me stop. Okay, I'm going to let you live it on up, Erica. I like that you being honest. I don't... Okay, girl, yeah.
Like you feel like you can go back to like what you used to do, like your life?
No, my life will forever be changed.
Crystal, how's she going to go back to the life what you meaning? Like, is she going to get another sugar daddy? Is that what you meaning by the question? And what she mean her life is forever changed? Is she trying to say that she old now, she can't get no man? Okay, I'm just trying to read between the lines of what they trying to say. What they trying to say, y'all?
And I will forever be changed because going through something like this really shifts you inside.
Yeah.
But I think I can start to have some fun and some normalcy. Because for the longest time, I didn't have any of that.
Huh? What? Hey, this bitch been acting like she was locked up somewhere, chained away, girl. I saw you with Birkins, unless those was Alibabas. I don't want to hear this sob. Okay, you know what? I'm going to let you live your sob story up, but I've had enough of it. So we're going to move on to the next scene, and we see Dorit, and we see Miss Strappiana Kyle.
This was not a good year for me in my marriage. I know you've said that. PK had dinner with Mo last night. Mo had said that to him.
I think a lot of it has to do with us having a harder year. Is I expected more from him, from what I was going through, which I know you can understand.
I'm sorry, because when did we... okay, I know a lot can happen in a year, but last season in their marriages, Dorit and Kyle, I felt like everything was good. Now we move on to this season, and I know that Kyle was arguing with her sister, and that caused like a huge effect on her and whatnot, but she's saying that Mauricio wasn't being supportive. Like, what did... Like, huh? Girl, I just think you blaming this shit. You just want to be a Strappiana. Just come out and just say you want to be a Strappiana. I shouldn't just put the strap on you and just out you. I'm just saying, like, are we blaming? Okay, whatever, girl. And then we move on to Dorit and her marriage issues. Like, I feel like if you just didn't get robbed again, or hold on, let me start right. I'm not going to blame the victim for getting robbed. I'm just saying, like, maybe PK is shook that you got robbed again, so he don't know how to support you, and he's probably shook. Like, damn, this bitch had $10,000 cash in her purse and it got snatched. How dumb could she be? Okay, again, I'm not victim shaming. I'm just saying, like, he's probably shook too. I don't know, but I've had enough of these actresses acting in my face about this marriage issues they don't have. They just want another fucking storyline is what it's giving to me. Now, I could be wrong and I may eat my words, but here we are.
Also, probably, he how he loves to go drink, and there's a lot of business events where, I'm supposed to go and,
I know,
be alive and
believe
supportive,
me.
and sometimes it's like, I don't want to go to these parties.
Girl, now you don't want to go to these parties and whatnot. Okay, I guess, girl, whatever. I'm not going to try to play in Kyle's face as she may have issues with her husband. I'm not in their relationship. I know I just went the fuck off just a few minutes ago. And I know Kyle has had, allegations in her marriage of Mauricio cheating and so on. So I guess, I don't know. Just the way Kyle presents her marriage, it was so perfect. Yeah. So, like, it just... all of this is just shocking to me. I don't know. And Dorit, it just seems like she's trying to coattail ride and get another storyline. But I don't know. We're going to move on to the next scene, and we see all of the girls out to eat, and Erica is talking again about her money and her life and whatever the fuck is going on. Girl.
At what point does money stop making you happier?
I can answer that question. Money ain't going to never stop making me happy. And if it don't make y'all happy, y'all can give it up to me. How about that? Yes! Shower me in funds!
The moment the lights are on, the moment that everything is taken care of, when you don't fear the next bill. The last couple of years, I went from having a lot to having nothing. And I'm not ashamed to have had to have downsized or to have changed, but it does make me nervous.
Ooh, I'm about to eat my words. I know I was chewing Erica to the bone just not too long ago, but, you know, especially about her sob story and so on. But it is nice to hear her being open and honest about the situation, about how she misses her funds and how life is different. Yes, okay, living your truth. And she's not pretending to, like, oh, it's still good, it's still good, it's still good when it's not, okay? Because we know the truth. We know you're struggling, and I'm not wanting to see you struggle. I'm just saying, like, live in your truth.
I don't want to look at the bills because there's such anxiety around money. When I see those numbers, I get nervous.
Hold on, Erica. I know what you mean about not wanting to see certain bills, but you're going to have to open them. You're going to have to pay them too, girl, before they come after your ass again. Girl, okay?
But it is frightening to be out there on your own and just with no backup, no safety plan, no net.
Okay, I'm not gonna laugh in your face, Miss Erica, but welcome to the reality of most Americans, okay? So the next scene we see in here is the girls leaving or getting on an elevator, and it gets messy.
This is your chance to apologize to my friend who you said was over the top and the show was
No, I did not say the show was
Ooh, it's getting messy, Anna. So if you're wondering what's going on, basically while the girls were getting on the elevator, the boys were coming off of the elevator. And if you're wondering who the boys were, the boys who were dancing at Magic Mike with their head between Erica's nanny, and she was shaking her head livid.
Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say the show was at all. I said the dancers are amazing.
Okay.
And it was just the one spread eagle.
Maybe you guys come again next time and see the whole show.
I would love to do that.
It gets real artful at the end.
I know. I missed the good parts, but I'm sorry.
Ooh, I know Sutton is seething inside. And how do I know? Because the next scene we see, or not the next scene, but we see Sutton in her diaper storming into the van. And yeah, she tells the girls, okay, first of all, let me clarify the diaper thing, because I could have sworn I saw somebody say she was wearing diapers, and I'm not trying to play her for wearing diapers. Like, get your deal, how Lisa Rinna had her diaper deal. I'm just saying, like, especially in them pants when you had them hard-ass underwear, they was shaped like diapers. Okay, you know what? I'm getting off track, but yes, we're about to see Sutton go the fuck off.
It turned into a big deal the more people came out.
Do you have to take it to the point where you were getting heated in the lobby
I got
and heated with a...
We have seen you get heated and lose it so many times, Erica.
Ooh, Sutton, you better catch it, catch it, catch it. Snatch that bitch up by her ponytail. Okay, don't snatch her up by her ponytail. We don't condone violence. I'm just saying, like, verbally snatch her up by her ponytail. But also, Sutton, I'm still confused on why you were coming undone at this Magic Mike show. You knew what was going on. Like, were you mad that you didn't see no Nani? Did you want to see Nani instead of penis? Is that what it was, girl? You a Strapiana too?
If you could do it again, would you have gone back inside just so that Garcelle and Kyle would have gone back so we all could have been there?
Girl, okay, hold on. Let me be nice. Yeah, okay, so I do understand, like, Sutton was a wet blanket on the group storming off, making a big deal because she didn't want to see no cock and she wanted to see Nani. But Garcelle and Kyle, they are not Sutton's slaves. Like, they chose to leave. So, like, if y'all still wanted to have fun, y'all could still have fun. Y'all made it more of a big deal, too, as well as Sutton made it a big deal in this bitch. So, I guess y'all did want to support Sutton, but only 2 people followed her. So, I don't know why y'all making it a big deal. Y'all was still having fun, living it up, getting your nannies ate upon on the stage. Okay, not ate upon, but, you know, spread eagle. And I'm not judging y'all, because, yes, live it on up, live it on up. I would have had my legs spread eagle, too, okay? I'm just saying, Sutton can't stop no fun. She wouldn't have stopped my fun, okay? That's what I know.
No,
Does that even matter?
No, why can't
Does that
I
even
sit,
matter, though?
Why can't I sit
We
in
were
the
gonna
lobby
leave you because
and
you seem
calm
unhinged.
down? Don't.
You were in the moment. It was very, like, over the top reaction.
You were.
I'm not going to talk about this ad nauseum.
And I could understand you not wanting to keep going over this, but I still, why were you acting so unhinged and coming so undone? Like, okay, let's break it down now, because you know I love me a strappiana, and I'm not trying to accuse you of anything, as I know I keep saying that. Like, girl, are you a strappiana? But like, what is the tea? Like, why were you so upset? Like, is there somebody in the group that you like and you were upset that they had a man on them? Like, what was so, like, cause, like, I'm confused still, but like, okay.
It's okay.
No, it's great. Let's end like this,
No,
okay?
do you mean that?
No, listen, we've been
Yes,
having...
I mean that. You
Okay,
don't
that's
think
what
how
I think
badly
so.
I feel?
I do. I genuinely do.
Let's just do it. Keep
I think
coming.
you do feel bad. That's what I'm saying. I genuinely... That's why I just said...
Well, my
if you
problem
could
is
do
I
it,
wish
would
you had gone after her.
Garcelle, hold on. While I understand you want to be a good friend and you want others to be a good friend to your good friend, but I'm just saying to myself, Sutton is grown. If she want to storm off, let her storm off. Why y'all letting this bitch ruin y'all's fun? Y'all at the Magic Mike show and she acting like she ain't know what she was about to see.
Me too. I wanted to. I
Shoulda,
said it.
coulda, woulda.
I wish you had. Because it always feels like I do.
I would have liked for you to say to her, Sutton, you're overreacting. Let's just go finish.
You don't know what
It's
I
not
said to her.
nice.
You weren't in there.
No,
I said all those things. I didn't ask her to come back.
Ooh, y'all making my head hurt, because, again, Sutton is grown as fuck. Were they supposed to drag Sutton in by her fucking edges?
Could you take her from a 10 to a 2?
I'm not her therapist. I'm her friend.
No, Garcelle, please, please. I'm not trying to have a screaming match with you.
I'm not either, but I
just
feel
wanna
like
have
you
a
just...
I'm not attacking you. Guys, please.
Dorit, if you didn't want your ass to get ate up, you should have sat there and shut the fuck up. That's what should have happened. I'm not saying I want you to shut the fuck up, but I'm just saying, you talking about please, 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 please calm down and whatnot and so on. The girls are eating upon you because you got them routes up.
I am really sorry for getting unhinged or whatever. I'm sorry I felt uncomfortable. I am done with this conversation. I'm done.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You good?
I mean, Dorit.
Dorit girl, ooh, shh, hush. So the next thing we're gonna see is Miss Attica and Garcelle. Guess what they're gonna be talking about? Dorit. Oh, y'all just, okay.
I like Dorit, but I just feel like when we talk, we're not understanding each other. I think for someone who talks so much, she doesn't listen.
Well, my problem is I wish you had gone after her.
Me too. I wanted to. I
Shoulda,
said it.
coulda, woulda.
I wish you had. Because it always feels like I do.
I would have liked for you to say to her, Sutton, you're overreacting. Let's just go finish.
You don't know what I
It's
said
not
to her.
nice.
You weren't in there.
No,
I said all those things. I didn't ask her to come back because she was 10. She was 10.
I told you, we both could you take her from a 10 to a 2?
I'm not her therapist. I'm her friend.
I think my biggest problem with her the other day is when I shared my feelings, she became defensive about it.
We were talking about all of her. I felt disingenuous for myself because I felt like what I really wanted to say is that I don't know if I trust you guys when it comes to my family. I know you said some nice things, but just telling you my truth. I mean, I think because I'm still a little bit with the laughing of Jax.
Kyle apologized, and Erica has apologized.
Situation with Jax. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
I didn't laugh at Jackson. I know you said that. But I just feel like I want to protect my family and I want to protect my family and I feel like I still want to protect my family from this group.
She's saying that she doesn't trust.
I just feel like I don't feel
when we talk about her kids.
Thank you.
Garcelle, you were obviously pretty vocal about Erica's drinking. When did you start to be concerned?
It wasn't until my party and the incident with Jax, because I didn't realize how bad the Jax thing was until I watched the episode.
Erica said to Garcelle's son, the 14-year-old, to go, oh,
I know.
I was there. I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny.
I think it's great that she did that.
I, like Garcelle, never saw it in person. So when I saw the episode, I was mortified. My husband was mortified.
But I don't see what would be funny about it at all.
I thought whatever issues Garcelle and I had, that was resolved.
And if I'm in this group, I want to feel like my kids,
Like I
that
said.
you would want to protect them too. Like I would if somebody
1,000,000%.
came after your kids or, you know?
But what has to happen, Garcelle?
I don't know.
I mean, it's been over a year.
Yeah, but you can't put a time on it. I can't tell
No,
you
I'm
it's
just
been
telling you this
over a
happened
year and you
over a
should be
year
better
ago.
than.
Listen, Garcelle, you've known us for 3 years. You know people, if they are good people and if they are
I'm
genuine
not
people.
saying
And
you're a
one
horrible
incident-
person. I think you're taking it wrong.
To say that I don't trust you with my kids, that to me, it hits right in my heart.
I feel like now you're making me feel like I need to apologize to you for how I feel because you're so hurt.
Please, come on, don't turn this around on me. Listen, Garcelle, you've known us for 3 years. You know people, if they are good people and if they are
I'm
genuine
not
people.
saying
And
you're a
one
horrible
incident-
person. I think you're taking it wrong.
Say, listen, I don't trust that your feelings about my kids are genuine. It's hurtful.
Well, it was
To be
also
like,
hurtful to me.
I know, I understand that, and we apologize for that. We don't
Just like you
apologize. Shared your kids, I'm sharing mine.
What just happened?
I will withhold when I feel something and I want to say something that comes from my heart. I won't say it.
Okay, I don't think y'all are meant to be friends. It would be nice to see y'all be friends, but I don't see it for you two. Like, I don't know. I actually don't really care either. So the next scene we're going to see is Sutton and Kyle sitting down, and Kyle is confronting Sutton on her Vegas behavior.
How are you feeling after Vegas?
Wasn't my favorite departure.
It's okay.
No, it's great. Let's end like this,
No,
okay?
do you mean that?
No, listen, we've been
Yes,
having.
I mean that. You
Okay,
don't
that's
think
why
how
I think
badly
so.
I feel. Specifically, intentionally embarrass me. Cue elevator doors. Oh, Sutton.
This is your chance to apologize to my friend who you said was over the top and the show was
Hang on, I'm not done.
What are you, Dorit?
Excuse me, I'm not done with what I'm saying.
Okay. Let me know when you're done.
Kyle, I didn't know you had such a mouth on your ass. Where was this mouth when Lisa Rinna was throwing a glass at your sissy bop? Where was this mouth and this energy then? I guess that strap that's all in you. Oh, you know what, girl? Yes, that strap got you feeling yourself.
Listen to me.
Defend your friend.
Don't talk
Kyle.
like that, Sutton.
Defend
you
your
are my
friend,
friend.
Kyle.
Why do you think I'm sitting here right now? Just because I can see, another perspective, that doesn't mean I'm not your friend.
You sometimes come in when you haven't even heard the whole story.
I actually am very offended when you say that.
Sutton, let's use our brain, because how does Kyle not know what's going on, or how does she not know the full story when she was there in person and she was one of the people who followed your ass out, you in your diaper? You don't remember, girl? What's going on?
I saw my friend in distress, upset. I go over there and then you say, you insert yourself. By the way, you. That's rude. You have a habit of losing your in ridiculous circumstances too.
Name them.
Name them.
Now, Sutton, girl. Okay, hold on. Because literally just in Vegas, you were acting undone and coming unhinged. So that's one example. And while I can't compile others that come to my memory, I know I've seen your ass storming off a multitude of times and crying. So let's stop playing, Miss Girly.
What you did was ridiculous.
Name them.
Not having.
Name 'em.
Well, be quiet. So
Name
let me
'em.
talk, Jesus.
Name them.
Kyle, weren't you just scolding Sutton in her diaper about being turned up and emotionally unhinged? And now you're just yelling now for no reason. You don't have to yell.
Let me talk, Jesus.
Sutton is killing me by saying, name them, name them, name them. Kyle, I need your brain to work a little fast to think about the moments that Sutton has acted unhinged. Now, while I can't think of it, you live in the moment with these girls, so you should have them at the top of your head, girl.
I
Name them.
don't know if you're okay, actually.
Name them.
Are you okay?
Name them.
Kyle. Sutton got you at a loss for words. If you're gonna come at her, you need to come correct and have all of your moments lined up. You can't just say something and not have the receipts or the memory to back it up. Girl, come on now. She got you at a loss for words, and now you're trying to gaslight her, asking her if she's okay. Yeah, she's okay. She's eating your ass up to the bone.
Stop doing that. You're being incredibly rude.
How am I being rude?
Well, if you don't see that,
I don't understand the word rude.
you want me to get a dictionary?
Not a dictionary, but you need to dig in your brain for the memories of Sutton acting undone so she can stop saying name 'em, and you sitting there at a loss of words still, girl.
I'm asking you to name.
Then be quiet and I will, please.
Be quiet and you will. Damn, what was taking you so long?
When you didn't have a gift at Lisa Rinna's house, and then you had to say your ugly leather pants, you lost your there.
Damn, finally, it took you all that time to come up with one moment. You better have more. Okay, so the next scene we're gonna see in here is Dorit and Garcelle, Miss Ice Spice, Miss Chucky with her red hair. They are at her movie premiere, and they are rehatching, or not rehatching. They about to hatch things out. Is that the right terminology? I don't know, but yes, let's get into it.
You've got amazing
It's been a long
things.
way.
Yes.
I've come a long way.
Yes, but talk to me.
Well, I felt that when I shared how I was feeling, I felt like you took it on so much of a defensive that you weren't hearing me.
I'm not saying you're a horrible person. I think you're taking it wrong.
To say that I don't trust you with my kids, that to me, it hits right in my heart.
I feel like now you're making me feel like I need to apologize to you for how I feel because you're so hurt.
Please, come on, don't turn this around on me.
It just feels like our relationship moves forward, and then it feels like we kind of move backwards.
Yeah, Dorit, because you want to gaslight Garcelle about the situation of the laughing at her kids and so on. Okay, so let's move on to the next show we're going to talk about, which is The Real Housewives of Miami. And we see Larsa and we see Gertie. Yes, let's get into it.
Well, I think by Alexia having that event, and I called her and I was like, let's all start over.
I told her the same thing. Yeah, I want to be vulnerable, and I'm glad you're doing this.
But we're not crying.
We're obviously on completely different planets. First of all, I personally think that Alexia's event was not the place to do this.
Social media.
Okay, y'all, don't eat me up, but Gertie, when would be the right time for Larsa to confront you? I mean, I feel like that party was the right time as everything else was going down, and you have been in the press talking about Larsa and saying that she is fake. Now, do I disagree? No, but I'm just saying you kind of started this mess with her, I feel like, but I don't know.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who actually is the fakest housewife of them all? Dr. Nicole wrote it.
Well, yeah.
Do
Yeah, it's gonna be Larsa.
You know, Larsa and I right now are in a place of confusion. I just don't know where I stand with her, to be honest. And so I hope that we are able to settle it and move along and have fun, because I'm the girl's girl that's like, I just want to have fun and I want to support and fix crowns, and I just don't know what's going on right now. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like that. Just seeing your personality on the show, it just seems like, yeah, you are a girl's girl. You want to get along with everyone. And you mentioned before the Larsa Pippen drama, which kind of came out. She said something about you being the fakest cry or something like that, right?
Yeah, so it stemmed from something I said on Friday. I was at Page Six's live podcast for virtual reality with Evan. And so there was something that happened with us. They were playing a game. It was like actually very, very silly. And they said, who's the fakest? EST. So you have to pick someone. I'm like, I don't know, Larsa. But I said that with some kind of intent behind it, because I do feel right now I'm confused as to what she thinks of me as being a friend to her, because I saw her as my friend. And you see me this season saying, my God, Larsa, she's that kind of girl that's going to ride with you and say, hey, you're going to kill it, Gertie. You're doing great. And and then you see me sticking up for her with Lisa, like, hey, Lisa, she's hurt. That's why she came with a low blow. And even all the way to the reunion, you see me still trying to figure out a way to make her and Nicole make up. I'm fighting for Larsa to make good with everyone, and I got her back like that, the way I have Nicole's back. Okay. I have given you a lot of grace when I felt dismissed, disrespected.
Same.
But for some reason, I'm watching one confessional at a time, one episode at a time, and I'm like, what is Gertie talking about? Why is she even talking? Oh my God, I'm so confused. What did she say? And I'm like, okay, so maybe we're not as friends the way I thought we were, and you don't reciprocate friendship the way I do. I'm completely confused as to what's going on. So I'm in my feelings right now about it. And I'm just kind of like, one more episode of like, okay, we're on different pages as far as friendship. Right. That's what I think. And I don't think I'm lying when you see that every single time she talks about me on her confessional, it's like lost and confused. Like, she's like, I don't know what's going on. Like, who is she? Like, who is she? Pretty much. I'm like, okay, wow, got it. I'll stay away.
But I'm saying, you're saying that, I don't even know what you're saying, no offense, I have no idea what you're saying.
And that's my point. You're not listening to me. And that's not a friend I want.
Maybe if you say a few less words. Do you want me to start crying too? Do you want me to tell you everything?
I have breast cancer.
Whoa, damn. Okay. Whoa. My condolences for Gertie and what she's going through. And I'm very happy that she's sharing her journey with us. That's a blessing that she's still okay and so on. But like, damn. Okay, not but hold on. I said but twice. Speaking of butts, Larsa, or how was Larsa supposed to know about Gertie having cancer or you having cancer? I feel like, to be honest, in this argument that you guys are having, it's irrelevant. Not that, okay, maybe, I don't want to get eaten up. Because I do feel bad for Gertie, of course, but I'm just saying, like, that has really nothing to do with this situation, in my opinion. I don't know. Okay, I'm not laughing at Gertie's cancer announcement because that's not funny, but I'm laughing at Larsa's mouth hung open.
How am I supposed to know that? You're not, I mean, like, you have breast cancer?
Are you okay, baby? I don't like to be touched when I'm like.
I'm sorry.
I went in for one mammogram that turned into an MRI, that turned into 1, 2, 3 biopsies. And I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna just say it. I have cancer. I have breast cancer.
How do you know?
What you mean? How does the bitch know that she has cancer? The doctor? Duh. What you mean? You think a fortune teller told her? If she's just going off of what a fortune teller told her? Huh? Girl, use your brain if you have one.
Are you seriously asking me how I know I have breast cancer?
Like you went to
It's
the
called a
doctor and they
mammogram.
told you?
It's called a mammogram, Larsa.
Last March, routine mammogram.
Yep.
Found out that you had breast cancer. And your life changed instantly.
Instantly.
How are you, first of all?
I'm doing great. I beat breast cancer, thank goodness. I went through chemo, beat chemo, and now I'm doing my radiation, finishing up with that. So it's a 4-week process. I'm on week 3, so 1 more week to go, and I'll be back to my old self, God willing.
When you got the diagnosis, what was that first emotion you felt?
Shock and denial. Like, what do you mean? Nothing feels off. I'm not in pain. What are you talking about? It's a mistake.
I didn't know.
I need you to come, please. Oh my God. I need you. I know I'm trying to tell you, but listen to me, please. You need to listen.
I don't know what you're fighting over.
I'm not fighting you. Listen, Larsa, stop, please. I just want you to listen to me. I need you to give me a safe space.
I'm just a little bit confused. Like, I understand you want a safe space as you just announced something so huge to someone, like, that's going on in your life. But also, like, you just called her fake and you don't really care for her that much. But now, like, you want her to care and listen to you about this cancer thing, which one should. But I'm just saying, like, and not cancer thing, but your situation. I'm confused on why you were originally upset with Larsa. And now you're making it about, like, okay, Larsa is acting sour with, like, the whole cancer announcement. She could have reacted way better, actually. But I don't understand why you guys even have a problem to begin with and how it's turned into this. I'm just confused.
Don't judge. Don't say anything to me. I haven't told anybody except for now you, my family.
What did Russell say?
Disbelief. And, you know, and of course, the first thing he says is, you know, we'll get through this. And he says all the right things, but you doubt yourself. Are you? You know, is it going to be okay? And thank God, you know, the doctor's team made it known that I will get through this. And that's the reason why I shared it, because I knew I was going to come out on top. So I'm fortunate to be able to have, you know, known that. But not everybody has that destiny, you know?
I wish you would have told me this when you first sat down.
That's not something you just say when we first down. That's
Well,
not
like,
how you open up a conversation.
I don't know, like, they don't
Please.
cut you.
And then-
They do like a little biopsy, or they have to cut.
They have to cut me. I hope that you take it in confidence right now, just because I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, you know, I want to make it clear, because I have to now tell the rest of the girls, and I don't, you know, like, there's never perfect timing with these girls, you know? Like, that's the thing about it.
I mean, you're not gonna get one. This is like serious.
No.
But I just want you to know that I really feel bad, and I love you, and I'm gonna be here for you.
And then there's, like, you know, the drama with Larsa and I is kind of over, and then now there's some new drama surrounding Larsa.
Literally, it trickles down from, so it's kind of like a
I have
trickle
passed
down
the baton
effect.
to Gertie.
Yeah, and I'm taking it, I'm running the race, baby.
Okay.
And it's fine, you know, when I have somebody's back, and what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. And because I have true conviction about some things that happened with the two of them in the past, it carries on to me because I was friends with her. And so we go through those kinks like this, and then you're gonna see this kind of, like, I call it a a waltz.
But Gertie and I are both very honest and genuine, and we don't take sides just because we're friends. Like what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong.
People expect you to and have full blindfolding, and I don't work.
Who are
that
those
way.
people, Larsa?
Well, like we said, it starts with her, and the baton is passed to me, and it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
Ooh, child. So like I said, Larsa could have reacted to Gertie's cancer announcement way better, but Larsa, that bitch is sour just like her booty. So the next scene we're going to get into, or the next show, or before we even get into the next show, Gertie, I hope you are doing well. I applaud you on your journey and sharing it with the world. I know that's huge and a tough thing to do. So yes, live it on up. You and your family, okay? So the next show we're going to get into is Married to Medicine, where we see the girls having some type of lingerie party for Sweet Tea in this bitch, which is Dr. G's new fiance, which is Quad's ex-husband. Yes, are you following? Yes, let's get into it.
Okay, you tiny. What's your specialty?
Whatever you need.
Whatever you need, yes.
Ooh, whatever you need. I know that is right. And why the fuck did I not get an invite to this party? Because, yes, these men look too good. Let me bring it on down and calm down. Let me get some wet water to throw upon myself. But yes, these men look good. Shout out to y'all.
God damn, right there, yeah.
Ooh, heavenly, I like them bundles on your head. But I'm about to snatch it off because you need to get up off of him and share. And I better get an invite next time to this party, like I said, because how the fuck y'all having all these fine men in this whipped cream and the wig is not there? Huh? Okay, so what we missed in this bitch is I feel like Heavenly told Sweet Tea that she doesn't see her and Dr. G being together long or something of the sort, which Sweet Tea got upset and stormed off, but now she comes back, and then Phaedra all of a sudden gets a text from, you're about to see.
Get her. You such a sweetheart. Give me your address, bitch.
Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her.
Phaedra, you are back to your old tricks and you are out of order, because why the fuck would you allow and invite or whatever the ex-wife to the new wife's party? Huh? They ain't friends, not that I know of. If they are, newsflash to me, because I thought Sweet Tea wanted y'all to stop talking about Quad. And here you go bringing Quad into the party. Girl, I see you. I'm here for the mess, but damn, you a sour friend, okay? So the next show we're going to get into is The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And we see the kissing, okay, hold on. Not kissing cousin. But we see Heather and we see Mother Mary sitting down. And if I'm calling Heather a kissing cousin, I might as well do the same for Mary because she married her grandfather. Huh? Whoa, a lot of stuff going on in Salt Lake City. Y'all nasty.
I wanted to have you over just to talk to you, and we've always had like a connection. I mean, you can say no if you don't agree.
Heather sitting there like cat got her tongue, but I'm gonna speak up because where was this connection? I ain't never seen one. I thought you was calling this bitch big and you was calling her inbred. So, big inbred, huh? Wasn't you calling her that? And now y'all all of a sudden had a connection? Where was I?
I feel like I always feel connected to you. And I think it's the spiritual side of things. I think it's our church upgrowing.
Our understanding kind of each other's backgrounds, spiritual backgrounds, and like way of communicating for sure.
Okay. Again, I missed this connection, but yeah. So the next part you're about to see is Mary expressing how she was upset that Heather wrote about her in her book. Yes, the bad Mormon. And then I think that, what's her name? Girl, I just said it. Heather gets upset with Mary because she asked Mary, does she really think that she looks inbred? And Mary says yes. So we're not about to see that because I'll get copywritten stricken in this bitch and they'll snatch my shit down and I'll be so to avoid that, you're just going to see part of the clip.
About you.
I know. And I feel like that's the place we're in now. I think a lot of what I wrote about in the book was in a place where we were more careless with the mean things we said to each other. And that's what kind of got in the book.
Okay.
Mary said, huh? Okay, stop writing about me, bitch. But it's nice to see, or y'all didn't see, but they made up. So yes, we'll see how long it lasts until Mary says something to offend Heather, which I'm sure will happen. So on that note, we're gonna end this recap here, and I wanna thank you guys for watching and listening. If you are, and if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be iconic. But before we go, I wanted to give a little shout out to my friend Seva, who passed away recently. She was my ride or die. That bitch would eat people up. I don't mean to call her a bitch, but she knows she was my bitch. I know she in heaven looking down talking about, yes, you know, you my bitch too. So I just again wanted to give a moment to my girl. She helped with a lot of stuff on this channel as far as like music and just inspiring me to keep going in this bitch. So yes, we're gonna play Get Her because she wrote that shit down, okay? And then we're gonna get into a montage of her eating bitches up, okay? Yes, love you, girl.
So I'm gonna address this to Nikki. Let me tell you something, boo. Couple nights ago, you played victim and you tried to accuse me of using something against you. And when I never did, we was kikiing about Twitter spaces, about our Twitter wives or whatever, and you took that shit personal.
No.
And then now you was been in my spaces for the last 2 nights. And I've allowed you to be a speaker, and you have been acting like nothing has ever happened. But you were so shaking and crying, trying to play victim to me.
We supposed to be a sisterhood. And I don't feel a sisterhood right now.
But now you in spaces want to, oh, Seva, Seva, when, Seva, does it snow in Tennessee? Like, I don't play that fake ass shit, my nigga.
I don't fuck with her. Ain't nothing to talk about.
That shit's fake as fuck. So like I said, if you thought I was talking about you, ho, you could have addressed me in the fucking messages.
Period. When I catch you, your ass is mine on God. Period. Check out my last YouTube, bitch. The threats are all there. When I catch you, so help me God, I'm going to give you 4.5 years worth of shit that you've been giving me, bitch.
Because I wasn't even talking about you, but a hit dog did holler.
And a hit dog will holler.
Because something must spiral in your little heart of yours to even feel like I was talking about you. I don't do that kiki shit. I don't do that. I'm 32 years old, which you are 30 as well. So let's act age appropriately and let's dress the shit. Because I'm not playing this shit with you, girl.
I don't like you. I don't think you're funny. I don't think you're charming.
Yes, and that was my girl Seva eating the bitches up, okay? Again, like I said, I know you're in heaven fucking it. Oh, hold on. I shouldn't say fucking in heaven, but I know you are living it up in heaven, girl. Yes, okay? And on that note, we're going to end it with Get Her, the song that my friend, again, Seva wrote. I love you. I miss you. And there is nobody who can replace your funny ride or die ass.
Call the police now. Give them a warning.
Get her.
I'm going to be in jail. No problem.
Get her.
You're going to be in intensive care. Do you hear me?
Trash day valet living, come and get her. Bird cloud chasing silly hope. Trash day valet living, come and get her. Bird cloud chasing silly
Get her.
Come and get her.
When I catch you, your ass is mine on God. I promise you. When I catch you, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to punch you in your mouth, your throat, and your solar plex. Then I'm going to throw you on the ground and commence to stomping your face into the cement. Be prepared.
Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? 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 You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.